This is just a short message today, but I recognize that a lot of Catholics and non-Catholics alike don't know about this stuff or much about it. So this is a little crash course. Consecration and desecration. Okay, so it's very simple. When something good happens somewhere or with a particular object, that place becomes, or that object becomes, consecrated or blessed. When an object is blessed, it wards away the presence of evil spirits and brings about good spirits. So, the church has things like relics and great places where triumphs of the faith have occurred. For example, the shrine of Tre Fontane in Rome, the place of Paul's execution because he was martyred for the faith, and so it's kind of weird with martyrdom. It seems like something good happens there rather than something evil, but that's different altogether. Anyways, in St. Paul's case, he was decapitated and his head bounced off the ground 3 times and it sprung 3 different fountains where his head struck the ground. Now, at this place, the Virgin Mary appeared to a Protestant in the early 50s and gave him a message about the future. She basically converted him on the spot, just like St. Paul was converted by Jesus Christ after he fell off the horse. This was sort of his St. Paul moment. Now, there are a lot of things that can be consecrated. For example, priests. Priests have continued the apostolic succession since the apostles, and one of the evidences of this is that they are consecrated souls. Now, what people have to understand is that angels and demons are alive and very real things. So I'll go into desecration, because when you desecrate an object, let's suppose, and I'll give some examples. There's a bear attacking somebody, and you decide, I'm going to pull out my rifle and shoot the bear. In doing so, you act in righteous defense. You're saving someone else's life, because the bear doesn't know what it's doing. It's hunting a man. So you shoot the bear. It's a righteous defense. The rifle might even become a little bit consecrated because you committed an act of righteousness with the rifle and the bullet. However, if you captured that bear when it was attacking and you decide, hey, you know what? Now is my opportunity to torture this bear. So you put the screws to him. You do all kinds of nasty things to the bear. You burn him alive, all that kind of stuff. Well, now you have desecrated your act, and whatever you used to torture the bear has become desecrated, including your hands. This is why they say there's blood on your hands. It's like you've desecrated yourself. When we go to the sacrament of confession, we go to a consecrated soul, and that soul cleans us of that desecration. That's the whole point of it. Now, the reason why demons attack priests so hard is because they want to desecrate what is consecrated. So even a witch knows from her mystical knowledge, and this is just standard mystical knowledge, like elementary stuff, even a witch knows, hey, you know, if I want to really attract the presence of demons so that I can more effectively curse people and curse objects, well, what I'm going to do is commit a heinous act of desecration with something that is consecrated. So she might seduce a priest, okay? Or she might steal the Holy Host and do something really bad to it, and I won't even get into that. because it's nasty. Now, it works both ways. If you do something holy, like if you take on a suffering, or if you use holy water or blessed salts or whatnot, this stuff works. It does ward away the demons, which is why you should have your rosary blessed, which is why you should burn those devoted candles of devotion, which is why you should get your statues and other icons blessed, your cross, your crucifix. When you do these things, that stays with it. When you fail to do these things, you may subtly find yourself getting oppressed by demonic forces. Now, oppression can occur simply because you yourself have sinned. For example, if you share a bed with a man or woman, you have sinned in that bed, and therefore you have desecrated the bed. Now, I want you to understand this fully. If you sin somewhere, you desecrate those things with which you sinned. This is why you have to be really careful about your sins and cleaning up after yourself, because if you understand the concepts of consecration, desecration, you start to clean things. And then you will understand, yes, I'm being bothered less because I'm acknowledging that demons are attracted to sin and repelled by righteousness, whereas angels are attracted by righteousness and repelled by sin. Once you understand this stuff, your life, you'll open a new set of eyes in your life.